In the light of the increase in military operations in northern Gaza and the new call to evacuate to the south, the Latin Patriarchate of Jerusalem and the Greek Orthodox Patriarchate of Jerusalem issued a joint statement on August 26, 2025, warning that evacuation to the south amounts to a death sentence for the weak and the exhausted who have taken refuge in our churches. Since October the 8th, the complexes of the Greek Orthodox Church of St. Porphyrios and the Latin Church of the Holy Family have been transformed into shelters for hundreds of civilians, elderly, women, children, and people with disabilities.
We are church, we don't do politics. The purpose of the church is to serve our people, to be with them, not to abandon them. It's forbidden. We have to be ready for everything, and we cannot do anything without talking with them first. They are living there. It's about their life, their families, the children, or whatever they decide by themselves and freely, we will work accordingly.
البعد إنساني روحي هذول أولادنا مثلا الأشخاص بالاحتياجات الخاصة.
Our perspective is human and spiritual. These people are our children. The people with disabilities who live with us, together with the Sisters of Mother Teresa and the religious of the Incarnate Word here in the church, have been our children for years, long before the war, as have the displaced. We don't know what will happen in the region, but I, as priest, have a responsibility before the Lord and before society. Every day I pray and personally intercede for everyone, for prisoners and hostages, for the wounded and the dead, for the sick and the orphans, for those who have lost their children.
من أجل الناس اللي خسروا أولادهم.
In the face of the ongoing conflict and its chain reaction in the West Bank, Christians in Bethlehem are under growing pressure, which has driven many of them to emigrate from their city. Economic hardship, in particular the collapse of the tourism sector, which once represented about 70% of the city's income, is often considered the main cause. According to some reports, the unemployment rate has reached about 50%, fueling the tendency to emigrate in search of a better future.
The church has to work on different levels. First of all, we have to work on the human level. You need to create all the opportunities possible in order to support also concretely the families, because at the end you need to have very concrete. The second, we have to work in order to convince the Christians to come back to the Holy Land. The pilgrimage is safe, and this is the best way to support the Christian families, because this brings job opportunities, brings perspective, and also human solidarity. Third, we have to work on faith. Faith is also belonging. We belong to this land. And we have to, first of all, to be convinced in our heart that we belong, and our belonging is stronger than anything else.
In this context, Pope Leo XIV declared, "I renew a firm appeal to all parties involved and to the international community to put an end to the conflict in the Holy Land. I call for a permanent ceasefire, the opening of humanitarian corridors, and the application of international humanitarian law, in particular the protection of civilians and the prevention of collective punishment, indiscriminate violence, and forced displacement."
We talk with everyone at all levels, locally, internationally, but it seems that things are not changing there, and the policy, the agenda remains always the same.
بهاي درب الصليب مرات طويل إحنا نشعر كأنه في كتير مراحل.
Sometimes we feel that the way of the cross is long because it has many stations. But we offer all this to God. Why? For His glory. It is He who has chosen us to share the suffering of this people, and we pray from the Golgotha of Gaza for all.
جلجلة غزة من أجل الكل.